Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another casted game. We're on the 1 versus 1 ranked quick search ladder, and the legend of Kerimb returns to us again. We've spotted him. He's on the ladder playing a clan match versus Swish. The map today is Punjab. Underneath the map, Lord Saviour Kerimb, 1903 of his name, and the Ottomans, as he always does, in the colour red. Swisherguts playing as the French spawn into the western map in the colour blue. Both players diving for trading posts. French fast building trading posts, super nice. Finds 70 wood. Surely he'll be tempted for a 13 fill, but nope. 12-10 France, just too good at the moment, even with all the food crate nerfs. It's just for the fact that the TP builds so much faster now as the boost. It's just go 12-10 every game. No reason to not. An honest map with livestock support. Look at that. Swish with 3 water buffaloes. There's Revnak. There's Revnak's mum. Oh, there's Shake's mum here as well. Hello, Shake's mum. Oh. You guys don't know what I'm on about? Don't worry. Just close your eyes, pretend you heard nothing. Actually, looks like Swish is going to drop a house. He has 100 wood. Will he do it? He has done it. So I guess he's going to go for a 13th CDB and age up slightly later. Seen that 100 food behind his base? He has. 20 XP, 20 coin. These treasures are actually really good. Maybe not now because you've already got your first shipment, but as a first treasure in the game, I'm never disappointed to see coin and XP together. It's always a lovely sight. Probably the best card in the game to start off with is maybe like a 50 wood or a 55 XP treasure or 50 XP plus treasure guardian kill. That's always very, very nice to see. Once again though, all the livestock gets eaten within the second minute of the game, so there's not going to be any livestock pen, there's not many fattened cows, and it does feel a little bit sad that like you find the Asian equivalent or the European equivalent of the cow, the fastest fattening animal on the livestock pen, gets up to a plump 500 food per animal gathered at a rate of 2 food per second. But nope, cow's got 80 food. Let's click on it straight away and just get our momentum going early in this game, which is probably the better play overall. Lord Kerimb, first of his name. What is the master playing at? His agent went for a TP early on. Went for a mosque as well. 9 vills. He's gone for capitalism. His deck scored H3. He's been trying to avoid not clicking the mosque construction into Palace Intrigue card. I think he realises that these cards are very strong cards and to be used sparingly for opponents who really truly deserve to be dominated by 5 bombards, 20 guard Nizams, whose stances can just kill all units, and the 8 Spahi. The crazy thing is, that's never actually going to change as well. The devs will never change the Ottoman Advanced Church because everybody loves Ottoman these days. It's just one of those things that you want to change, but it's just not going to happen. Question: is this the mango grove or actual trees? And the answer is it's actually trees. That is the densest pack of trees I've probably seen in the game as well. You cannot walk through that. That is impassable. And CDB trying to steal the treasure. He doesn't hurt in duties. There was a 4-2 vills as well, looking for maybe potential pressure on Kerimb. I'm not too sure if this is the real play Swisher wants to do. Looking at the Decisive Temple, I don't think he's going to be going natives. Rax does come down for Swisher. The real question is, has he got himself that spy out yet? He loves going for the Mabir transition. Not yet. I think he knows where the Explorer is though, because it would be an easy pickup if he does. Sweet Jesus, we see a defensive barracks here from Kerimb. But after sending 700 gold and all his villagers on food, he probably will be agent behind. It's just a 5 defensive Jan. He hasn't actually seen the Ford Racks, but he sees the Fordville. Now he sees the Ford Rack. The question is from Swish, what's his playstyle? What's he going to try and do? He does have Musk Scheme Q. He's gone for 4 CDB 700 wood falling behind us have steel traps. But it doesn't feel like much. I think he gets a batch of 4. I reckon Swish is going to try and steal the trading post and go into the line himself, but he needs to win this initial fight, and unfortunately 5 Jans will beat 4 Musks. Also, Explorer goes down. French Explorer about to go down. Yep, target lock. Ooh, he pulled trick! He survived! And Kerimb's being polite, he's going back. He could have gone forwards to try and force that issue further, but Kerimb doesn't mind. I wonder if Kerimb's going to unleash the Kraken of the Mabir. Maybe he forgot about it. It's actually one thing I need to do more often in my gameplays is go for spies. Not like spies as part of my army, or spies of ruins someone's day who wants to go mercenaries, but just one spy out on the map. Get that line of sight. Get that intel on your opponent. Be one step ahead. That's what we kind of need to be doing as players, is kind of scouting more, utilising our game sense, our knowledge, and actually sometimes we don't even have to think about what's happening in the game if we can just see exactly what's happening. Kerimb sees there's 10 Musks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, I stand corrected. 2 batches of Musks. I think Kerimb knows that Swish is now sitting 700 gold behind. And going to age up. There's the 3rd batch. Coin coming in. He really has a weird amount of wood, hasn't he? He's going for a stable, but he's not really jumping onto the TP line. He does have that, but he's shift clicked off. Stable. Is he tempted to stay in Musk Huss? I don't think so. But he's like, he's just trapped. Like, I guess he is, because he trained a 3rd batch of musketeers. I'm not too sure that's really what he wanted to do. What he desperately needs now was those cows in H1. That could be the food required for him to jump the 3rd age and catch up to Kerimb, but it's not happening. Grove Ritual scouting. Sees the Jans. Doesn't go down. He sees more Jans, actually. That's quite useful. He sees more Jans. Sees 2 Falks. Who's paying attention? He's back in. He's not too interested in trying to push this forward. Meanwhile, though, Kerimb, he only needs 10 Falks, 2 Falks, and 10 Jans, 2 Falks, baby. He's pushing out. He sees that Swish has got double TP. Maybe he's thinking that Swish is trying to go for Stagecoach. He's just going to try and get on this action. Another 5 Jans going to come up. Must be Swish are going to dive in, looking for potential base trade. Warning, though. Warning. Bashy Buzzocks from the TC counter you. And never underestimate how much damage Ottoman Minutemen deals in the TC. Is clicking the button. Oh my god, this is just... We're going to see so many dead Musks. It's just not even funny. Yeah, there's 2. Another one's nearly dead. And he's abandoning some more. There's was it 3, 4, 5, 6 Musks for like 300 res for Kerimb. A little bit out of time, and just this push just gone down. He's not challenging the 2 Falked Jans forward. There's 17 Jans actually over here, or 15 Jan plus 2 reinforcements. Bashy Buzzocks is still alive. What an insanely overpowered unit is the Bashy Buzzocks. 1.5 multiplier versus heavy infantry, and yeah, Swish is trying to be adventurous. Push into Ottoman base failed miserably. The home trading post looking at risk. Now go and get picked off. Ottoman player getting in the line of sight. Gotta say, it's underrated technology, the line of sight for the buildings and villages. Remember, if you add in extra line of sight to a falconet, think of the extra total area that you're seeing. It is so worth it. And great coats, gaslighting, town lighting, blunderbuss. We always forget it, but these are the technologies which will win us the games. Like these trees now have actual eyes. They actually have eyes. They can see. Oh, he sees the 2 Falcons. Like, look at it. Look at the value. He unpacks the Falcons. He sees the Falcons. Swish doesn't see. Swish doesn't. Oh, I guess he knows where the Falcons are. He's unpacking too. He's just revealed his Falconet's position. Oh, I'll tell you what. I love right now of Kerimb's teeing up. Spahi's, but he's actually teeing up 3 outposts. A decent card, 3 frontier outposts, but it's not kind of not that game-winning card. Dragoon's just diving in. being annoying. But it's just Jan Falk here from Kerimb onto Swish's base, and there's no units to defend it. What is Swish planning? Sending in 8 skirm. Double Goon being trained. He's got 2 stables. A stable at home as well. Falk's moving to the top. Dragoon's running home behind his outpost from Kerimb. This is just to buy time. I think this push, he wants to try and get as much done with this push. But the Falks win there from Swisherguts. Does trade 2 for 1. See if he's getting on the action. TC goes down! How does a TC go down? How does the TC go down? That's why he's just turned up in the base. He didn't press delete, did he? I don't think he pressed delete. No. I'm just looking at in Kerimb's base for outposts. I turn up in France. TC's gone down. Look at the sunny CDB's getting cut down here. He's just trying to tank, but the skirmishes shipment denied. Skirm shipment denied. The Falk's still wailing on the Jans. They're going down behind us, but Swish on 15 CDB behind. Kerimb. TC coming down. 22 villas in base. There's some frontier outposts. He's just minding his business. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, you know, well, it wasn't 30 Jans, but you got a good point. It was 17 Jans and Bashies and 2 Falks. It only takes like 8 volleys there from the Jans. The Falks are playing a game trying to dance with each other. The Dragoons just trying to raid Ottoman villages, but in the end, it didn't really matter. Kerimb doesn't need no great coats. He's now getting his 11-minute market. But, yeah, trying to get another TC Swish. He's actually getting dive bombing it with Bills, but I tell you what, having extra 6 Vills in his TC doesn't really make it build much faster. Just get the shipment in. The A-bus thing. I've missed everything this game. I've missed everything this game. A-bus sniped the Falconet. A-bus did go down, but I'm unsure what the Dragoons can achieve now with TC frontier outposts. There's a double TC down to the southern side of the map. And these will just produce villagers and just basically keep themselves defended as the game goes on as well. Kerimb now finally gets in the villager tech. In good time, actually. Lion can learn a lot from Kerimb, the master of Ottoman. Now gets himself into Corporal Viziers, already having a minute system. Villagers producing pretty nicely. Quite a few vills and berries in base. There are a decent amount of herds to be taken at top. I'm surprised Kerimb's gone south of his double TC instead of to the northern side. More mines, more space, more resources, berry bushes as well. Down here, looks like Kerimb's all in on 1 hunt, 1 mine, and 2 trees. Swisher stacking 2 shipments. First shipment going to be cords of wood. Second shipment going to be the coin behind this. Going to go for a second town centre. He's just got to secure the middle of the map. I kind of like this idea. I like how you have decent line of sight of pretty much everything. He protects his home, remaining infrastructure, and secures those good resources in the middle of the map. 2 mines, 3 hunts. Minutemen just trying to raid. Swish is trying to herd one of Kerimb's hunts away. Thing is, Swisher, he doesn't know about this down here. He should know. You can hover over a hunt and it clearly tells you that there's villagers gathered here, to how fast it's decaying. You should work out about 5 3 vills. 2 vills. Fucking not even. At one point is the villagers are now starting to be trained down there. Which knows there's fortified outposts. Vills get some DC. Dragoons move back. So I guess here from Swish, what does he do? It feels like it's natural for him is to then drop down an artillery foundry and kind of go into Falk Dragoon. If you're going for like a full Dragoon composition, then the Falconets behind will be quite nice, but he's just spending it on TCs and housing, which, you know, makes sense. But he's trying to get back onto the TP line. I'm not a huge fan of that, actually. You can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to say, okay, if I can just, you know, get 3 TP stagecoach and it'll pay for itself with a good eco, and it's faster to get that than training vills. But I'm not really too sure he can afford to spend 600 wood on the trading posts 400 res on the upgrade. That's 1,000 resources to do that. And now just seeing the double town centre down here. Swish needs to think of a plan pretty quickly. Now sending in 5 Dragoons. Potential for cav combat here, I think. You look at your next shipment, it's going to be a long time. It could be a crucial fight he's about to take. Other things he could be sending. Not a lot, really. 5 goons is not a bad shout. Potential 8 skirm for poking, but I think cav combat would have been better with this many units. He'll probably follow up with cav combat next anyway, though, so I'm not too worried from Swish's point of view. Actually keeping up with Ottoman's score just about, even though losing your home TC, really a tough position to come back from, but that fight, those Jans cleaned up all that XP he managed to harvest to get those back-to-back shipments of 1,000 wood, 1,000 gold. TC's up, producing villagers. Swish is stabilising nicely, 24 CDB behind this. Bashy Bozik's cord, Dragoons trying to try and get out of there. A nice little bait that was there from Swish. The problem is these villagers, TCs will continuously produce fills and they will just make the town centres even more defended. Soon they will have more than 20 vills down here. That means double TC fire, 90 attack. It's just too much to really sit underneath. The Bashy Bozik's losing their HP. Dragoons microing down, trying to kill the Jans in low numbers. I think that's the right play. And Swish is just trying to squeeze out every little bit of micro he can get. Meanwhile, Kerimb just sitting in base. He's just chilling. He hasn't got a care in the world. He's making some Abus. He's just having a good time. He's making lots of Abus, actually. Look at this. No idea what that explorer just said, but probably thank you for paying for my ransom. I'm about to get killed again now. Another batch of Bashy Bozoks, but why are you calling Bashy Bozoks into like 25 Dragoons when you haven't got your army here to kind of trade? And Kerimb is just throwing units to their death. He's just need to back and just mass. Another 3 Jans going down. What is the play behind this? Why are you doing this? 5 delis will come out here from Kerimb behind this, but into a full army of Dragoons. These Abus guns are getting cleaned. What is Kerimb doing? I know we're here for the legend of Kerimb, but I feel the legend of Kerimb has had a few pages in his books being torn out. This is like the preface we're watching. Not a fan of some of this play. I guess he's trying to defend the TCs with everything he's got, but actually the TCs defend themselves. Deli's going for a nice raid. Deli's going for... Oh! Kerimb! He's done it again! Oh, I have enough of these units. Deli's they're just... Why do Ottoman get the best of SARS in the game? I have no idea why. Push. Abus just going down, but back in here, the bees. We salute them. Their efforts appreciated, but once again, cut down. Abus try to work on the Dragoons. At the end of the day, there's a lot of Dragoons here, but they can't actually siege buildings. And that's the problem that Swish has got. He's now just ran out of... Oh, where's Kerimb? Where's he off to? Emrin? Oh! He's off onto the next villager area! Is he going? He's going! And the Dragoons are chasing. They need to kill these delis. He knows that his villas are at threat. And Kerimb has just sent 5 cav into an army comprising of only Dragoons. He's managed to get a 8 CDB raid, I think, and pull all the Dragoons away from the front line, and manages to get snared by the Huss as well. Like, I guess, you've killed them, but that's... Kerimb, that is value. That is value. Well played. Now sending in Colonial Militia. He does now have those all-important 20 villas down to the south side. He's repaired the TC. These guys will defend that very nicely. The outpost still standing. He could build some more outposts. There's no reason why he can't build fortified outposts here. That'd be actually quite a nice play there from Kerimb. He's now working on his hunt on the top side. Bring that in. I'm sure he'll bring some more villagers across to help his position up there as well. Finally getting 3rd tier. Villager train time. The vill's being pumped. Placeman's coming in. Should get Gangster as well. 21 vills in the wood, but... Who cares? Who needs architects when your villagers produce for free. In comes the skirms. In comes the CDBs. And actually, if these CDBs get too close to the TC, those CDBs will be CDB gone. Jaegers! Jaegers here from Swish. Jaegers from Swish. Yeah, Abus are going to cross the map and try and catch up. Oh, there's a lot of Abus guns over here. There is a lot of Abus guns. Double TC with full CM. That's doing huge amounts of damage. And Kerimb really needs to gather the remaining. Oh, he's out of coin at the worst time. He needs just to sell. He needs to sell his wood to get a full batch. He just needs one large batch of Minutemen to defend this TC before his army turns up. And again, that would be a good trade. He's doing it. He's got the resources. Call the button. He's waiting for the timing. The Jaegers will come in, but the Jaegers will get killed by the Abus guns. CM, big button, onto the goons! Swish doesn't see it. Okay, he must see it now. Yeah, he pulled it back. It's a CDB, and they're going to get a shot for the TC. Oh, get back into the TC. Kerimb, man, come on. Use yours 135 times 2 versus me just to murder these guys. Yeah, CDB down. Bashy Bozok's pushing Swish back into the centre of the map. What we've learned today is why do we ever doubt our Lord and Saviour Kerimb? 3 Falconets here from Swisherguts. That's our army of Abus gunners chasing down the CDB. Oh, please tell me we've got some way to call in Spahies now. That will be just the icing on the cake. Oh, Bashy Bozok, big batch being produced from the southern TC here. He has the resources. Will he queue it up? He's queuing it up. The Abus gun's looking for the artillery. Just going onto the artillery. Bam, one shot down. Next Falc at threat. TC is kind of working their way through. Another Falconet down. Bashy Bozok's come out. They're going to push us back. And yeah, unfortunately, his Jaegers were trying to get out of the way. Don't mess with the Bashy Bozok Abus combination. And Swish, he's just sat there thinking, how has this happened? How has Kerimb managed just to get away with the shenanigans that he's done again? Just look at the number of villagers that Ottomans have. 71 villages. He's researched the final villager tech. He's on his way to 99 vills. Meanwhile, Swish on 38. Got to give it to him. He has made the vills. He does have the stagecoach line. But he won't have the momentum to really run into Kerimb's roaring economy behind this. Coin comes out here for Kerimb. That's going to get gathered up pretty quickly. And that's going to be more Abus. He's just floating so much coin at this point. Just Kerimb's like, yeah, man, don't mind me. Crashier's hoping to kill some vills, but the TC's fully prepared. 2 TC down here. The vills are nice and safe. And Swish is just like, oh my god, I swear I had this TC on its knees, begging for mercy, almost surrendering, but no, they've rallied, they've prepared. The French cavalry pushed back, trading post down, and Kerimb just sat here. He could just go 5 out. Kerimb could go 8. Kerimb could just go 10 Falconets at this point. That would be the way to end the game if he wanted to do it. Another batch of Falconets here from Swish. Okay, he does know that both batches of Bashy Bozoks from these TC have gone down. Yeah, he doesn't have too many Abus. Walking in to kill these Falconets with his Abus would actually result in some quite a lot of casualties behind here. Oh, the Crassier on the vills. Oh. Really smart that is. That's a really smart raid. That is a really smart, because what you do is Kerimb, you can't really fight it down. You will lose all vills. You have to run and move vills to defend. In come the Abus guns. They're working on the Falcon. One Falcon goes down, but the Minutemen do come out. These siege troopers. No, they're not. They're just gunpowder. But Minutemen do come out. I was getting some good shots, but there's just a lot of jams behind the diving in. No jam combat in the deck. Great card. Still trying his hardest not to click Palace Intrigue button for the Nizam technology. Oh, he's just Kerimb's just like, you know what, I'm just gonna fight down the Crassiers, the villagers, because it doesn't matter, because he can just produce more for free. Kerimb the big brain. He's worked out his villagers are free printers, and he continues. Out of villas, he's gonna get some trees here. Hunt he can get onto. Nearly has enough resources. Kerimb's double queuing culverins from the artillery foundry. Classic Kerimb. He actually is double queuing coals. That is the best part of this. Cole Spahi will be... Okay, has he sorted this out? He has sorted this out. Thank God for that. It's crazy. The Ottoman has some really good Avis cards as well, but no space for the Avis cards in this deck. 3 Francia outposts, too good. And the oh, he actually has built. He's built an outpost. He's evolving. Oh, he just defended himself against the 6th Crassier raid. Oh, I'm so proud of you, Kerimb. I'm so proud. We love Kerimb. Na 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 na. He is evolving. Abus and Spahi. Okay, the Crassiers are going to come in. They think they're going to onto a winner, but fortunately, Spahi's are waiting, and Swish is like, damn, my opportunity is going. Got Coles as well. Another Falcon from Swish, but you know, 2 Coles from Kerimb. Nix's Falcon play really awkward here from Swish. TP goes down. TP being built by Kerimb, taking the line. Good to see. That's what we like. Making good use of the map. Crassiers are going to eat these Abus guns. That's unfortunate. The mill has been thrown up in base in the safety of the outposts. The Spy is just... Kerimb had lots of resources, but somehow spent them all on stuff. I don't really know what his stuff has produced. He's on 85 vils. Swish has somehow got to 52, which is actually really impressive, to say the least. You see what he's going to try and do now. He's going to try and keep on raiding with the Crassiers and try and just keep killing these, specifically these villagers on the top side. He knows that the Ottoman army is kind of stationed on the southern, just kind of chilling, protecting. Eco there. In come the Crassiers. Oh, he's slow pushing, but the Crassiers used to charge in and just kind of body block. And they go, oh, it's why are the goons going forward? Just going to reveal your position. He's just charging in. Yep, the Vils get into the TC. But he's... Well, outpost. He sees the Vils though. Here's the Falks. Try and kill them as fast as possible. Here comes the Spahi raid. Who's going to lose more villagers? Ottoman or France? When some Vils down there. So these are down. And the Crassiers are just splash damage on that. It's going to be absolutely brutal. More Crassiers being trained. The Spahi's trying to look for their own money shot raid, but can't quite find any. The villagers, unfortunately, going to get murdered. Yeah, that's very efficient. He's going topside. But there is a TC. He does see them as well. Swish actually keeping eyes on this raid very nicely. Fortunately, the Cab Army on top can't really deal the Avis Jans to the southern side. Oh, the Crassiers on the Ottoman Vils! Kerimb's trying his best, but the thing is, Swisher knows there's 5 Spahis running around. If he can link up his forces, he might be able to crush this. He could actually crush this. He's got to go back on the Culverin, pick these up for free. That protects the Falconets of his main army. There's only a couple Jans here, and that's not going to be enough to really deal with this. At least stop this. Crashes on the top side. Here come all the Spahis on the Falconers! Oh, no. Oh, Kerimb, how do you do this? How do you keep on doing this? And oh, they're gonna trap the Dragoons! Look at the kills! Oh, the Jans coming from behind. They get some good attacks on this now, but the Falcons go down, the Goons go down, and the Jans are just unchallenged at the moment. Crassiers getting some kills, but not being super efficient with this behind. All the while, you got to remember, you know, Swish having to pay for his villages. He's out of natural resources. He's now moved on to hunt and berries. He's trying his hardest. Bless him. He is staying in the game, fighting for as much potential ways in for Kerimb. Yep. 2k food goes bro. You can just sell these resources and age up to the next stage. And having an estate is a good indication that somebody's in the lead. These buildings are very expensive. Has tech them as well. Now going for Palace Intrigue. And we'll probably queue up. So he's going for Palace Intrigue ahead of Advanced Church. And the only technologies he's got is Mission Further. Well, I don't actually think it's going to affect it. No, it's only the unique text, which is cancelled. I think he's realised there's no text remaining. It's just going to be the Advanced Church. But stuff like 2 Bombards. Well, 6 Spy is a bad card, actually. 2 Factories, all that good stuff. This has just been a messy game, but a fantastic game to watch. I've enjoyed this one so much. Swish though. At least look for a coin mine. There's no more coin on the map. There's one more coin mine. He has to fight for it. If he wants it, he has to fight for it. Yeah, he's just putting these guys in the berries. He's put them all into falconets. Falconet, 4 dragoon, 3 Kurt army. Napoleon conquered Spain with this army, rumoured. Watch out, another 2 dragoons have turned up. I think that's going to be the tide. Kerimb taking no prisoners, will be taking out the production, charging in. Nearly up. Staging up with the Grand Vizier, of course. He had enough food to queue in spies as well, but he's going to send these bad boys from this TC. And 3 guard spies will just have a field day. Look at this, it'll be great. 11. How have they got 1100 HP? It's the cab combat on them. Sends in 3 spies, throws them away. No worries, I'm just going to send in another 6. Oh, that's the opportunity to dive units there to try and, kill the cav, get the spies on the falconets. But you see what's going to happen? You see what's going to happen? The falcons will be body blocked by the dragoons. But little to know, from behind, that's where the spies will pop. Kerimb's just going for the style points. He's just trying to make this last as long as possible. Maybe the Ottomanville pull. Swish is like, if I can micro this, I might be able to kill all the Jans. Might be a little tough if one more Jan turns up. I should be able to win this without support. And then, kapow! The ride of the Spahis ends the game. And for a moment, which I thought might have been like a 8-minute polite game handshake, well done, it actually turned into a really back and forth game, fighting for map control. Raiding as well, big part. That 5-day raid, insane. Got a lot going for him. Swish did well to come back, I will say. Did well to come back, but it just felt it felt really awkward at this point. But got 1k wood, 1k gold. Got the build production going in, and this raid, the Delhi raid, 7 CDBs going down. So smart by Kerimb behind this, but Kerimb also just doing some real good military donations as well, with just reinforcing Abers running into TC fire. Dragoon Crassiers, all that good stuff. Obviously, lost his army while taking that town centre of Swish, but to kill the town centre and the villagers inside, a bit of a bloodbath that was. It caught me by surprise. There's so many things this game caught me by surprise. I was half asleep at the wheel, blame the beer. I know, but just you think one thing's gonna happen, then damn. Kerimb pulls the trigger, goes to plan B, turns up at your base, and just tears down the infrastructure. A lot of players go, might go for a house, might go for a market. Kerimb's like, yeah, no, move in, Z move, TC. Loses the Falk War, but that doesn't matter. He kills the TC, he gets his prize, he kills the Vils. Kerim's on the southern side of the 2 TCs. The 2 TCs down here basically were the game. They became so pivotal. The defensive abilities of CM Town Centre. He even sent this card in the 3rd age, but that's how much value Kerimb puts on that card. He realises that if your villagers in the TC, you want that TC do as much damage as possible, and the big batch is so valuable as well behind that. Well played to both players. I hope you guys enjoyed that game. I absolutely loved it. It was a funny one. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.